Hi everybody, this is Eric Swanson with DuraBurb in Orange County, Central Florida. I run the shop over here at DuraBurb, and we have a truck that the sales department had spec'd out to be built that you see before you right now. This is a vehicle that they wanted put on YouTube for the DuraBurb channel to help emphasize some of the things that we do here at DuraBurb. Now, upon initial observation of this truck, you'll see that it really doesn't appear to be anything other than another TowPro LBZ powered Duramax Suburban. But in fact, there are two aspects of this truck that are quite unique that I'll share with you today. One of the questions the sales department gets all the time is, what engine will go in my Suburban? Well, let us show you here. This is an 03 Suburban, but you'll notice the build date is from 10/02. Well, that makes this 1 month away from being the earliest version of an 03 GMT 800 Gen 2 truck. That being said, let's take a look under the hood. And you will notice that it is powered by an LBZ, actually donated from a Silverado Classic, 07 Classic, that had an in-service date of March of 07. So you see here the absolute latest version drivetrain for a GMT 800 truck in an absolute earliest version SUV. So to answer that question for everybody, yes, we can put any series engine in any of the GMT 800 platform trucks. Another thing that you're going to notice that's especially unique about this truck is something the sales department thought would be pretty neat to start doing for customers, and that is, you'll notice that this is a C2 series. C denotes the fact that it is a two-wheel drive truck, and 2 that it's a 2500. If this was four-wheel drive, it would be a K. But you'll notice this truck's four-wheel drive. How do we do that? Well, come on, we'll show you. What we found in building these trucks time and time again is that the frames appear to be very, very similar. As a matter of fact, they're almost exactly the same. The only thing is, it's missing this mounting boss right here in the two-wheel drive trucks. The four-wheel drive trucks will have this installed. What we have done here at DuraBurb is we have built a couple of jigs, and we can assemble a jig step by step and add these mounts. So we're able to ascertain the exact location of this mount point, drill the frame out, and weld it in. Once we have that mount point, we can then go around to the bottom and we can cut out the cross member section, and we can install the four-wheel drive cross member section with the second part of our jig. This allows us to put the carrier into position. With that in position, we can then install the upper frame mount that actually is located below the boost pipe here. Once we've done that, mechanically we've installed four-wheel drive. We'll then turn around and install the axles and the lower control arms and all the hardware associated with the truck being four-wheel drive, and that takes care of the mechanics. For the purpose of this video, we've left this cross support out to remove this fuse box cover for you. Then the next step is we add all the electronics. We incorporate all the electrical components from the four-wheel drive harness that come up under the fuse box section here, and we run it through the grommet on the body. We have an ingenious way of getting through that so that we can keep that factory, and the end result is, well, exactly the way GM would set up a four-wheel drive, because it's all the four-wheel drive components from the GM truck. Once we do that, we go into the interior and we install your 4x4 switch. We also install your 4x4 control module that sits back here, and we tie all the wiring into the Class 2 bus so that it communicates with all the other control modules. So if you ever have a problem with your four-wheel drive in your Duramax Suburban, it'll come up on the DIC and let you know that there is an issue. The end result is a seamless four-wheel drive Duramax diesel truck from what was once a two-wheel drive. So if you're shopping a Suburban to have built into a DuraBurb, and you find the perfect truck but it's two-wheel drive and you want four-wheel drive, well, you might want to consider this alternative, because it's typically about $2,500 more to get four-wheel drive in an SUV, and you can have this option for around half that. So it might actually be a cost savings to you. At any rate, my name is Eric Swanson. I'm with the shop at DuraBurb. Thanks for taking a look at our product.